Okay, Coastal Georgia, my name is Defonzio Daniels. I'm out here at Crooked River State Park, relaxing, enjoying myself, and taking some of the weight off my shoulder. But I wanted to jump right into some of the things that are going around in our communities and some of the things that we're facing directly when it comes to data centers, when it comes to flock cameras, and when it comes to our elected representatives and how we can be better, you know, better advocates for our communities. So with that being said, we have our elections coming up. We know November is right around the corner. It might be 3 months away, but at the same exact time, 3 months is no time when it comes to when we're in the field of politics. So with that being said, we have representatives right now that's sitting in the chair, supposed to be our representatives that are not actually representing us. So what we need to do is be able to understand exactly how we're directly. No, I take that back. We already know how we impact, so we don't need nobody to tell us what's impacting us directly. We don't, because we can feel it. So when they tell you something and you know it's a lie, you need to start calling them out. That's the best way to do it. We can't sit back, relax, and be like, oh, let's let it go because that's my party. No, we need to start taking accountability for ourselves because our vote matters. Every vote matters. A no vote is also a vote for the bad. That's just what it is. If you didn't want something done, well, you need to go vote against it. That's just the plain and simple truth about how things work around here and in the United States. But at the same exact time, we need to also be able to be more vocal about these problems, more unified about these problems, and stand together no matter what your political affiliation is. That's just the way things are. We stand and we think about, oh, my party. My party has been the problem the whole entire time. I don't care if you're a Democrat, Republican, or independent. The issue is that we need to be worried about us because we ain't been worrying about us enough. We've been worrying about our parties. So when we start moving the direction, moving the needle, and making sure that we get what we need as people, that's when we become strong. That's when we become a problem for our elected representatives. So when do we get to that stage? With that being said, I'm going ahead and end this off like this. I would like to go ahead and thank Keisha Lance Bottoms for coming out and visiting Camden County. With that being said, I also like to thank Mike Collins for coming out and visiting Camden County. I would also like to thank Rick Jackson for coming out and visiting Camden County. Why am I doing that? Well, first of all, that lets me know you're at least thinking about it. That's what I mean. That's what representation. That's what we mean by representation. If you don't understand representation, representation comes. It means representing the people that you don't feel comfortable with, but you still understand that you are a leader of all. So with that being said, I understand that they didn't come to see everybody, but at the same exact time, they came to Camden County, the little county that's not thought about through any from when it comes to statewide candidates. So I would like to thank y'all for coming down here. That's all I got to say about that. But at the same exact time, I would like to point out this issue. When a statewide candidate comes here, I would like for you to do your due diligence about the locations that you're traveling to. Learn some of the histories and some of the issues that we're dealing with in these counties, because that is a reflection of what you're going to do for us as a community, for us as a county, when you are the representative of the whole entire state. So that's what I would like to convey with you. We got the PSC, we got governors, and we got the Senate that's coming up. And like I said, you're telling us exactly where your focus are when we come down here and we talk about the issues that we're facing directly, and we asking you how to fix them. As citizens, we got to do a better job of talking about those issues in our communities instead of just letting them get away with just being the normal politician. Come in, answer a few questions, the normal questions, and then getting away with them. No, they need to answer the hard questions. We have to put that on the back burner of all these little easy questions that we've been giving them. We have to start asking the hard questions because we want that candidate to win, but that candidate at the same exact time isn't going to do anything for you when they don't know the issues. So we have to call them out on it and make sure that they answer it and hold them accountable on the things that they say. That's all I got to say about that. Camden County, Sapelo Island, Brantley County, McIntosh County, all those places right there are some of the things that I definitely wish that statewide candidates drop into and talk about those issues that these counties here in slave trade area, slave trade triangle, when it comes to other issues that we're facing here, when it comes to the explosions that we had, when it comes to the fires that we've had here. Now people start seeing the impact and start understanding and educating themselves on the history of our counties. So let's start doing better at holding these elected representatives and holding these candidates more accountable for being knowledgeable and how to fix the issues that are happening in our areas. That's all I got to say. My name is DeFonso Daniels, and I am here in Camden County, Crooked River State Park, enjoying myself at the river once again. Semper Fi. Hoorah.